Yes, hello everyone. My name is Kinichi Gospa and you're welcome to yet another interesting section. You see, that stunning, beautiful picture you see on social platform is made up due to certain factors. If you would want to join me through the journey of Photoshop, let's dive in and see one. Without further ado, let's just jump right straight into our editing for today. So let's start off by doing some cropping here and there. You click on C on your keyboard, or you come to your two properties and then select crop. So most times it comes with this place being blank or with the default setting. So I would want to leave it at this, right? Then just make some few adjustments. Bring this down a little, maybe because I want it to be more of the head. Since it's a headshot, more of the headshot alone. So this is fine with me, right? So there are certain things you might want to consider before you start your retouching proper. Is that you want to check if the lighting is too exposed or is underexposed, right? And if she has lots of blemishes or not. Command or Control plus to zoom in. If she has lots of blemishes or not. The picture is pretty much okay, right? We just do few touches here and there. But before we proceed, I would want to just make the skin tone pop a little. We do that by I'll duplicate first, Command or Control G. Then we go to adjustment. Under adjustment, we go to vibrance. We want to turn this, toggle this vibrance towards our right a little. Try as much as you can not to make it to be overly much. So, and turn the saturation to bring in the color a little. Okay, I think that's fine for me. That's fine for me, right? So having done that now, the next thing we want to do is actually create a frequency separation. So based on preference here, you might want to do your color grading first before your frequency, or you might want to do your frequency before your color grading. It's just dependent on the person that is actually retouching the photo, right? Um, so this is fine. This is fine for me. Now, having said that, let's create our frequency separation. You do that by duplicating your layer. You come to the layer property and drag down to this symbol where you have the plus twice, or you click on Command or Control J, right? Twice, and then yeah, we give this skin. For me, I'll give this texture. So what we're actually doing is what is called frequency separation, where you have your high frequency and your low frequency. Your high frequency is made up of your textures, your blemishes, and all of that, while your low frequency is made up of the color and the skin tone and what have you, right? So let's take note of this the names I give to this layer because we're going to use it in creating our frequency separation. So you take the next step by make sure you're on checking this symbol here of an eye, then you click the skin and come to filter. Under filter you go to blur. Under blur you come to Gaussian blur. Right now we would want to look for where we have more of the blemishes and right, look at what I'm doing, and more of the blemishes, and blur it in such a way it fades off, as this is going to help us when we're trying to do our brushing and the rest of it. So you carefully check your image and look for where you have more of the blemishes. So for me, I think more of the blemishes is around here. So let's zoom in such a way it starts fading off. So this is fine for me. We can't find it, right? You zoom it in such a way you don't see it. Don't make it overly too much, right? So I think let me leave it at 3. 3 is fine for me. So we're done with that, right? That is under our skin. That is our low frequency, right? Then we go to the high frequency. We turn on this we hid before. Click select it. Go to apply. Go to image. Under image, we go to apply image. Under apply image, we want to make sure that we are choosing the skin, which is this.
and our blending is on add, right? Our scale is on 2, our opacity 100, and our offset on 0. And you want to make sure that this is on inverted, right? This is inverted. Now, this setting is peculiar to 8-bit images. 16-bit images, however, what you're supposed to do is that you go to subtract. Other than going to add, you go to subtract, and you make sure that this is on 1 and you uncheck this, right? But we're working with 8-bit image, we're going to add. I hope I'm not confusing you. We're going to invert these 2 right, and click on OK. Now this is what is going to display on your screen. Now don't be scared, just go to your blend option, change this to overlay. Yeah, good. That's one step. Now I'll click on our move to make sure we've actually unchecked this. Now we need to start brushing. So for you to be able to see your image properly and brush in accordance to the facial structure here, you need to zoom in. So we do that by clicking on Command or Control Plus to zoom in. Right, now this fits in just right. Then we uncheck the texture symbol because we're trying to brush the skin now, and we click on skin. We come to brush. Under brush, we come to our mixer brush. Make sure that this place is on clean. This is unchecked. You check this one. This first one is unchecked. You check this one. This is on custom. Many people, however, have their settings that are peculiar to them, but I choose to leave mine on 30. I choose to make mine even 30, 30, my mix 30, and my flow I leave it on 30. Right now, my brush, I would change it to. We're going to change our brush to. You right click on your mouse or your trackpad and come to soft brush, make our brush soft, right? If it's on hardness, make sure the hardness is on 0. Then the next thing we need to start doing is that we need to start brushing. So good. So we start brushing. If you take a close look at what I'm doing here, you're going to see that some changes that are being applied, right? Now, when brushing, you brush in accordance to the structure and the shape of the face. Don't make this overly too big, right? As this is not the structure of the face, it has to be small. So make this small. Make this small. Let's check this to see what we're doing. Right, nice. Zoom downwards to see what we're doing. Come here. Make this small too. Just touch it. Make this small to fit. Like that. Change all the makeup outfit. So because I'll try and do this as fast as I can. So touch it. To see what we're doing. Right. So let's group this so that we can see it better. Select both Command G and drag here. This is before, this is after. Let's continue. We keep brushing. We keep brushing. We keep brushing. You zoom in to see what you're doing. And zoom out a little, right? To see what you're doing. You take your time to do this. I'm just trying to do this very fast because of the for the purpose of the class. But you take so since this place is much larger, we make our brush bigger. Now the shortcut for this is bracket close, or you right click on your mouse and increase. So we do that. We do that. I want to brush around here and brush the highlight below. So when brushing, you consider your highlight and your shadows. Let's not forget that. So having done that, this is our before and this is our after. This is our before, this is our after. Right, just few touches here and there. We come here, we want to balance here. Good. So we've done our frequency now here, right? We've done our frequency here. So the next thing we might want to do is to add few touches here and then, make one or two things pop. So here we have here we have our highlight, we have our shadows, and this is actually cool. You might actually leave it here, but to proceed further, we just do some few color grades here and there. So we're going to color grade, we go to our color balancing. Under our color balancing, the highlight, I wanted to have a little feel of a cyan, right? And a little feel of a blue. Yeah, that's the feeling I wanted to have. And maybe tilting towards the green area. While my midtone, I wanted to have a bit of a red. Right. A bit of a red. Not so much. A bit of a red. Let's say 4. This -1. I make this +1. Okay, this is fine for me. That is fine for me. That's about our color grade, right? So then I would want to likewise create some little shadows, right? And make the highlight pop a little. We go to our curve. On our curve, this slider downwards, this slide down towards the left side, we take it forward a little. Rather, not this, we take it forward a little. Try not to make it too much. 3. I'll take this backwards a little. So that's it for me. So that's it about retouching your images. If you find this video interesting, I'd like you to please hit the subscribe button, and if you have subsequent questions for me. But however, to just give it a little final touch, maybe due to the reason of brushing, when we're applying our frequency, we omitted some areas. You go to your lasso tool, lasso is L, or you come to the left part of your interface, you find your lasso, you come to lasso, and then you drag through those areas you feel that you omitted some areas you're supposed to brush, and then you drag through. Okay, you want to make sure that your feather is on 20, then you drag this through, go to filter, under filter, you go to version below. Now right now, this version below, we're not leaving it at 3 because the actual idea is to make it more smoother and finer. So we could take this to, like, let's say 9, maybe let's say 9. And yeah, 9 is fine for me. We come here to drag through. So the shortcut for this is Control Command F on your MacBook, then Shift Control F on your Windows. So I haven't done that. Yeah, to add a few touches, to give it a feeling. There's this thing they say about color. Colors actually portrays and tells a story. It conveys a message, right? Why red stands for bold and vibrant, the blue stands for welcoming and all of that. So I want to give it a colorful expression. We come to our photo filter. Hmm? Then we could toggle this in between and check for the one that is most applicable to whatever there is you want to get. I think I love the underwater kind of feeling. Yeah, I love this feeling. Then we reduce it a little to like 5. Boom, here we go. We're done with our retouching for today. So let me group everything together so that we see our before and our after. So we see our before and our after. So I could give this as a frequency aberration. I give this gradient and aberration. So let me group the both of them together. So this is our before and this is our after. Please guys, if you find this interesting, I would love you to please share, comment, and turn on the notification button. How